Hello, all my cozy people out there. Welcome back to the Cozy Representative. I, as always, am the Cozy Representative. I hope you're doing well. Today, we've got another episode of some old school internet historical deep dives via the Wayback Machine. A few weeks ago, I looked back on some old MySpace pages from some original crunkcore artists from the late 2000s, 2008, 2009, around there. Had a lot of fun. Today, we're going to be looking at some artists from around the exact same time period, but instead of crunkcore artists, we're going to be looking at, yes, MySpace bedroom pop artists. Now, what is MySpace bedroom pop? Well, that's there's no real official term for it. That's kind of what I decided to call it in the video. MySpace singer-songwriters, maybe. MySpace electronic, acoustic, posy pop. Never Shout Never, etc., if you will. In the summer of 2008, Never Shout Never released the Yippee EP, and it was, you know, it was groundbreaking, it was revolutionary, it was acoustic, there were electro beats under it, it was super happy, peace and love, positive, fun, cutesy little acoustic pop songs, you know, auto-tune, y'all remember Never Shout Never. And it took the nation by storm, man. It started a craze, and Never Shout Never obviously blew up. And, you know, if we were to compare MySpace bedroom pop to the 90s grunge movement, Never Shout Never would absolutely be regarded as the nirvana of this. Because after Never Shout Never came along and blew up, you had a million different other 17-year-old kids, usually, you know, they were usually around 17. I don't know why that was the age for all of these kids, but they were usually dudes, and this was back, you know, feminine looking, like skinny dudes with flippy hair and bright neon colorful clothing. You know, the skinny feminine looking guy look was in at the time, hello goodbye sort of vibes, etc. And yeah, they were all, after Never Shout Never came into the picture, all of a sudden, you know, acoustic guitars, playing acoustic cutesy jams about having crushes on girls over little electronic beats with auto-tuned vocals. That became super hip. Peace signs, drawing peace signs on the acoustic guitar with Sharpies, you know.
Here we go again, I'm looking at you as you're looking at me, and I'm thinking of ways that I can make you smile, make you happy. Here we go again, I'm looking at you as you're looking at...
I wouldn't call all these artists like rip-offs of Never Shout Never. That wouldn't be fair, but I mean, that was the umbrella of it, hence the grunge music, you know, comparison, because it was like Never Shout Never set the precedent, right? And this stuff basically lived and breathed and thrived on MySpace. Once MySpace became like kind of irrelevant around the end of 2010 or so, this genre of music kind of went away, much like crunkcore. It was kind of from 2008 to 2010, and this stuff was made for MySpace, you know what I mean? It was, you could just call this straight up MySpace core. So we're going to look at some of the MySpace pages of these artists. I'm not going to look up Never Shout Never's actual MySpace page, because like a year and a half ago, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you probably know I did a really long 3-part documentary on the Never Shout Never dude, and I showed a lot of his MySpace on that, so you can go check that out if you want to go look at his old MySpace. But today we're going to be looking at artists like Steven Jerzac, The Ready Set, Nekosaurus, Romance on a Rocket Ship. That's the type of stuff that I'm... Old a Rocket to the Moon. That's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about when I say MySpace bedroom pop. So, without further ado, let's fire up the Wayback Machine. The first one I'm going to check out is Steven Jerzac. Steven Jerzac probably, he wasn't like the most popular out of all of these artists. You know, the Ready Set was bigger. Plug-in Stereo even was maybe a little bit bigger. But Steven Jerzac is like the perfect example, in my opinion, of the MySpace bedroom popcore thing. In my crunkcore old MySpace pages video, you might remember me saying that dot dot curve was basically like the dollar store broken side. Steven Jerzac, in my opinion, was the dollar store Never Shout Never, in my opinion. No hate to Steven Jerzac. I love Steven Jerzac's music. I really do. All this music I love. But he, in my opinion, once again, the meme, hey mom, can we have Never Shout Never? Nah, we have Never Shout Never at home. Never Shout Never at home? Steven Jerzac. So let's go to Steven Jerzac's MySpace page and see what that fool was up to in 2009, shall we? Let's go. Alright, here we are. We got the Wayback Machine fired up. Steven Jerzac. Before I start, I want to say that I loved this type of shit when I was in middle school in 08, 09, and I was a huge Never Shout Never fanboy. I was really into all these artists. I was actually like a wannabe, like I really wanted to be, you know, Never Shout Never. I wanted to be Steven Jerzac. I wanted to have like my own MySpace page with my own cutesy little songs and whatnot. But frankly, I was in like 7th grade and I was really young and I didn't know how to write a song and I looked really awkward. And I'm sure if I was like a little older, I'm sure if I was 17 or 18 at that time, I don't know, I could have been really famous on the MySpace bedroom pop circuit. But anyways, so this dude really got popping in the beginning part of 09. So I'm gonna start off in like, should I do February 09? Let's do February 09. From what I know about Steven Jerzac, that's when his first EP was coming out, the Sky High EP. Yeah, I remember. I know Steven Jerzac. Oh, good golly goodness. Oh man. All right. Here we go. So this stuff, you know, this was all peace and love hippie shit for some reason, was like the aesthetic of all this stuff. And I think Never Shout Never did have a lot to do with that. So we got Steven Jerzac Peace, Love, Truth shirts here. And you can click to pre-order. Yeah, so his first EP was the Sky High EP. His second EP was the Peace, Love, Truth EP. Again, another big staple of this genre was song titles that were all one word, or just like weird punctuation in general, like this: Peace, Love, Truth. Baseball tees, also very hot around that time. Like, look, yeah, see, Steven Jerzac, all one word. Y'all know what I'm saying. All right, okay, and then, yeah, here's the Sky High EP, which we can purchase on iTunes. Cute little album art there. Yeah, you know, neon album artwork, cartoonish, childlike looking, you know, children's storybook core. Okay, Steven Jerzac, 16 goddamn years old. Yeah, all these kids that were doing this shit were in high school, you know what I mean? 16-year-old Steven Jerzac got his 2 EPs. Hey everyone. Thanks so much for checking out the music. I do not use a Playbot. Playbots, that was a big deal on MySpace. You were looked at as super fake if you used a Playbot. What's a Playbot, you may be asking? Well, that was like some kind of service you would use, or you would pay someone to go into your MySpace and put fake plays on there. So say you only have like, or fake profile views. Profile views was a big deal. So say if you only had like 100 profile views, you could like pay some motherfucker or use some service to bump it up from 100 to like 50,000 or 100,000. So Steven is telling us he does not use a Playbot. Let's see, can we see how many what are his numbers? Yeah, so he has 19,000 friends. That's a lot. So he's telling us that it's no Playbot, all natural, if you will. Feel free to talk to me. I do my best to get back to you. So if I don't, please try again. Thanks, Steven. That's really sweet. Band members: Steven Jerzac, All the Noise. Yeah, this stuff was also very quirky. You know what I mean? All the Noise. That's what I do. Okay, here's some sweet banners. Spread the love, all about peace and love with these guys. Peace, love, truth. Oh man. Okay, yeah. So it's like, you know, in the last video I covered like the crunkcore world, where it was very like, yo, I don't give a fuck. I'm a badass motherfucker who doesn't give a fuck. And this kind of stuff was more like peace and love. I'm a little cutie pie. Look at me, Steven Jerzac. Peace, love, truth. Top friends, Taylor Swift, number 1. These dudes loved Taylor Swift. Got Never Shout Never, number 2. New blog. The Ready Set. Jamestown Story. Do any of y'all remember Jamestown Story? I forgot about Jamestown Story. Rockets and Radios. Oh, look, there was an artist called Never Say Never. And it looks like it says Never Say Never is now in transition. I'm assuming this fool had to change their name because obviously getting too confused with this guy who was blowing up. Never Shout Never. Chase Coy. Letters and Lights. Yeah, all these names are super, it was all Letters and Lights, Skylines, and Rockets and Radios. That was, the aesthetic here. Romance on a Rocket Ship. Panic Apparel. Wow, what does that shirt say? Dead something. Break dance on your casket. There you go. It was MySpace, it didn't have to make sense. Look at all these young women. All these 13-year-old girls. All right, let's see. I feel like 2009 was the biggest year for Mr. Steven Jerzac. Let's check out summer '09 for him. Oh, wow. Okay, now he's going on tour. It looks like the Bromance tour. Acoustic versus electro. See what I'm saying? It was electro beats and acoustic guitars and cute little auto-tune vocals about cute girls that you got some kind of mega crush on, you know what I'm saying? Well, let's see who was on this tour. Oh, okay, this is Steven Jerzac, Chase Coy, Romance on a Rocket Ship, and Breathe Electric. I mean, iconic. Summer 2009. This was summer 2009. When I think of summer 2009, it was what we're looking at right now. Steven Jerzac, new song up. That was another big thing, is to have your MySpace name and to have parentheses with some sort of update that you got going on. New blog! New photos, new song. Oh, look at this cutie. Hi, Steven. Hollister Core. He's on tour. Yeah, Steven was blowing up. Can we see? Okay, yeah, see profile views. 2,237,604. Yeah, 2 million and counting profile views. Dude was blowing the hell up. And he still wasn't even the biggest one of these artists, That's how there was this type of stuff was a cash cow at the time. Use the promo code Jerzac to get a pair of Toms and a free song, I'm in Love. Steven Jerzac at your service. A nice Dr. Seuss quote here, keeping it real cutesy. Got his iTunes links here, very nice. Oh, and see, Steven Jerzac, he's got ... curve up in his top friends there. Very nice. Who should we do next? I kind of want to do, I want to do the Ready Set next, because the Ready Set was definitely in this world on MySpace, but he was one of the bigger, he ended up getting bigger than a lot of these people. He had that big radio hit, Love Like Whoa. Okay, looking pretty indie here. Oh, this isn't the Ready Set. This is something else. None of these guys are Jordan Witzegruder. Alright, so here we got the Ready Set in summer of '09. Now, man, the Ready Set, so this was before the Love Like Whoa song, and the Ready Set had an album before that, before he kind of blew up with that song called Tantrum Castle. Really fun music if you're into this sort of thing. Tantrum Castle by the Ready Set. I definitely recommend it. Man, so this dude, yeah, so he was already popping. He was already on tour with freaking Boys Like Girls and Never Shout Never. That's a big tour for the summer of '09. Yeah, he was already making his thing happen. Look at all these tour dates. Influences. Life, love, music. So cute. Get these shirt designs. Very indie neon. Indie neon is a good way to put, artists like the Ready Set and Steven Jerzac and this kind of thing. Nice diamonds. Diamonds were very MySpace. On May 26th of '09, Ori, Heart Never Shout Never, commented on the Ready Set's page. Hi there, winky, capital D smiley. Your music is amazing. I'm going to your concert. I'm so excited. It's going to be the best concert ever. Smiley face Ori. By the way, I love your profile picture. You remind me a lot of Christopher Drew, which is awesome. Winky. Looking smexy in the new picture. Smiley. Ah ha ha ha. Are you gonna come to Connecticut? I miss you already. Thanks, Valerie. Yeah, you know who we're gonna do next? Looking at the Ready Set's top friends here. We got Plug-in Stereo. Plug-in Stereo was another one of these artists. And I really liked Plug-in Stereo's music. He was a little bit more folky, I guess. Very cutesy. Plug-in Stereo was. I really liked the first, oh yeah, wow. So this guy was a little bit, he had a different thing going on because he had curly hair. He was rocking the curly hair. Back then, it almost like wasn't cool to have curly hair, Hair straighteners were a big thing, but he, Plug-in Stereo, he was bringing something original to the table. He's got his demo CD here you can buy on iTunes. Yeah, the first Plug-in Stereo album I really, really liked and still do. I think it's called Nothing to Something. Good album. And wow, yeah, what an indie neon MySpace freaking layout here. Oh, yep. Okay, if you remember back in my Crunkcore video, I was talking about how on all these pages you had like the members list, and it'd be like, Steve plays bass, and it'd be like a big picture of Steve. This is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. So here's the main dude. I forget his name. I feel like it was like Trevor or Travis or something. Oh yeah, Trevor Dahl does everything. Live members. Oh yeah, this is perfect. This is perfect. We got Jake here. Got this guy. This person, the merch person, has a picture on the MySpace page here. This is MySpace. This guy's aesthetic here, this guy, man, so much swag. Look at this. We got tour dates with the Ready Set and Ryan Cabrera. Wow. Smile. It can't hurt, can it? So cutesy. Hello, my name is Trevor E. Dahl. I do this for the true love of music. It's not about getting money or girls or whatever, because if it was, I sure as heck wouldn't be doing it. Oh, wow. Never Shout Never, the Ready Set, Plug-in Stereo, and I don't know who First Class Favorite is, but wow. What a lineup. All right, of course we got the banners here. We got his banners. His are a little less colorful, a little more straight to the point, you know what I mean? Plug-in Stereo. That's all you need to know. Keeping it simple here at the Plug-in Stereo MySpace enterprise. Let's see, sponsors, Treetop Clothing, Love Everyone, all about the love. Love in 3D. Any clothing line from this time was just like, love something, peace, love, whatever. Let's do Romance on a Rocket Ship next. Y'all remember Romance on a Rocket Ship? I think this dude had the song, this dude was the dude with the gigantic hair. Are we gonna see his hair? Y'all remember who I'm talking about? He had the song that was like, I know I'm nothing but skin and bones, but I sure think you're beautiful. Yeah, this guy was kind of a one-hit wonder. I don't remember what other songs he had, but yeah, he had the giant hair. This dude, fun fact, was actually in the band A Graceful. Y'all remember A Graceful? They were a metalcore band fronted by Chris Roeder of Old Emarosa and Like Moths to Flames fame. This guy, Romance on a Rocket Ship, played guitar in the band A Graceful, which is funny, and I think he left to start this. And of course, we got a peace sign drawn on his hand and a heart on the other hand, because, peace and love, gotta keep it real cute, because that was the aesthetic at the time, man. Oh, wow. Look at these shirts. Roar, R-O-A-R, Romance on a Rocket Ship. See what you're doing there. Wow. Yeah. Ooh, a nice little pocket shirt. I like that. Click to go to the Roar store. We're going to the Roar store. Smile, you are beautiful. I wonder how many of these dudes were just doing this for, like, the chicks. You know what I mean? Because, come on, smile, you are beautiful. Heart. It's all, you know, so cute. I mean, I'm sure a lot of the, you know, most of these guys, I'm guessing, were genuine about this, but you know what I mean? Like, we all know what the target demographic audience was for this music, whether, you know, the artists liked it or not. It was like 13-year-old, you know, little middle school girls and shit. Of course, I was a 13-year-old middle school boy into this stuff. I don't know what that says about me. It's, you know what it says about me? It says that I was fucking cool, man. Cool banner. Oh, some more shirts. I like these. Yeah, these are very, very of the time. Did all of these guys have, freaking sponsorships from Tom's? They got Tom's on, on all their pages. Oh, wow. So cute. So cute. Little rocket. You know who I want to do? I want to do freaking, Nekosaurus. Nekosaurus was elemental. I'm not gonna lie, I was never really all that big into Nekosaurus music, even at the time. You know, during this time, I thought Nekosaurus was a little too nauseatingly cute. You know, I liked the cutesy stuff, but Nekosaurus was a little too far for me, at least musically, but Nekosaurus was, you know, a MySpace king. Nekosaurus was almost like Tumblr core before Tumblr was even a thing. You know what I mean? And if you don't know what I mean by that, let's peep Nekosaurus' MySpace page, and I'm sure you'll get a feel for it. And of course it was Nekosaurus, lowercase letters, all one word with an exclamation point at the end. Exclamation points were huge. Let's see, so this is the end of summer 2008. So this is pretty old school. Let's let this load here. Looks a little bit like the first Metro Station album or something. Got the little, yeah, Nekosaurus, exclamation point. Hi, I'm Nick, 18, straight edge, and Christian. What a combination. OMG, ILY, I love you, I'm Nekosaurus. Yeah, this dude's album was called RAR, R-A-W-R. So that's pretty OG. This was in 2008, you know? This was the original freaking RAR guy. Wow, some nice shirts here. All the shirts just looked the same, super neon, super awesome. Nice sweatbands here. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. Supercalifragilistic, expialidociously cute. All right. Very nice. Of course, got all the colorful t-shirt sponsors going on. Treetop clothing, we saw that again earlier. Fresh to death. More diamonds. Diamonds again. Very MySpace. OMGs, like I heart Nekosaurus. Click me, click me, click me. Got a nice little colorful dinosaur here. Dinosaurs shouting out Nekosaurus, you know. Gotta have some dinos on the MySpace. He's wearing in this banner, he's wearing a Baby Cakes clothing shirt. Y'all remember Baby Cakes? That was oh yeah, here it is. Baby Cakes. That was a big clothing line that sponsored a lot of these guys. Nekosaurus had Millionaires in the top friends. Very cool. Owl City up there. Owl City was also kind of in this, definitely in this world of MySpace bedroom pop. But obviously Owl City got a lot, you know, bigger, famous in the mainstream world. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Thank you all so much for tuning in to today's video of exploring MySpace bedroom pop artists. There are a lot more MySpace bedroom pop artists too. I'm probably going to make a part 2 of this video, doing even more, because there were definitely a lot more than just the ones that I highlighted today. Thank you all for tuning in. Are there any other weird little sectors of MySpace or sectors of the internet from back in the day that you want me to check out? Let me know in a comment below. As always, big shout out and thank you to everyone who is a member of my Patreon. There's a link in the description if you want to check that out, if you want to help me out and support the channel further. Any little bit of support goes a long way on there. There's tons of bonus content up there. There's a way for me to do a video review of your band for the Patreon if you're interested in that kind of thing. Thank you all so much for everyone who's signed up for that. It really, really does help me out in these trying times. And yeah, with that, thank you guys all very much for tuning in. I've been the Cozy Representative. Have an awesome night. Peace and love. Let's all keep it very cute and happy and neon and positive out there, because that's what Romance on a Rocket Ship and Rockets and Radios would have wanted us to do. Am I right? Thank you guys so much. I've been the Cozy Representative. Have a good night.